my fellow YouTubers, welcome again to my fish to plant paradise. Today I'm going to repot my snook-wing pothos that I have soaked overnight. As you can see how lovely and healthy they are. I've received them the other day and I'm about to repot them into their very own little home. Now, lucky for me, this one is well established. Plenty of roots and they are absolutely healthy. So that beautiful snook-wing pothos will be my new potted plant just today or this moment, because I have a few more other plants to do. This is the pot that I'm going to put it in. A nice good sized pot. There we go. I put it on a good sized pot because I want to keep it for a very long time, or at least get them established. The other plant that I'm going to repot after this is my Monstera Standleyana, and this is absolutely beautiful. I love it, the fact that it's variegated. I don't know, I'm just into variegation at the moment. Most of my plants are variegated, and of course the other one, which is Philodendron neon. Now let's begin. I have already cut up some of this foam. I'm going to put it on the bottom of the pot just to help the drainage. There we go. If I don't have any of this, I just use the bark, the garden bark, which I already have over here. It's my garden barks. There. So I'll grab a few. They're quite big. I'll put it in the bottom to help drain the water so it doesn't stay in the soil. I won't put too much in there. Okay, so that's one. And my potting mix, which I've already mixed earlier when I had my Picasso peace lily. So again, it's premium mix with garden barks, perlites, and a little bit of charcoal. And I also just sprinkle a handful of blood and bones to fertilize the plants, but it's very little, so you won't hardly even notice it, but just to help the plants fertilize, especially I'm repotting it. So here we go, let's rock and roll. Okay, I got my pots in the container that I have my potting mix. So I'm just gonna fill it up with my potting soil. There we go. Fill it all up until I'm ready to put my snook-wing pothos. Of course, it would be handy if I had someone videoing this and I could do it with both hands, but that's okay. I'll do my very best to show you what I'm doing. Mind you, this is how I do my repotting. I want to show you my little bit of surrounding. There's my fish tank, my baby fish tank, which I will show you later on how I divide the males from the female. They're 3 months old. And my little garden spot, my collection of my plants, and my variegated umbrella, and the rest. So just a little bit of a recap. And over here is earlier I have repotted my Picasso peace lily, which altogether this pot alone cost about $450. Yes, quite a fair bit. And this one is my sorority fish tank with female fighting fish, and I have my Monstera Thai constellation and normal one, and among other plants just to get them rooted, so all the roots will grow and I'm quite happy there because I've got a fish plant light and the water is constantly fresh. That's actually my filtration on the top, which helped the plants with the fish droppings to become their food. Okay, let's get back to my little potting. Okay, so some more soil. Now I have some more snowquin pothos soaking on my other fish tank to get some roots established, which I will add into this pot later on to make it more bushy. But I will also pot some small ones so I can one day sell them to have a little bit of money back, so I can rebuy some more plants. I'll have at least some of my costs back in return. But in the meantime, I'm just enjoying my repotting, collecting, and some more collecting, especially with this COVID-19. We can't really go out much, so I got myself a different hobby by plant collecting. Of course, I do other stuff. Crochet, lots of crochet, which I used to get crazy before. I used to go out and play tournament poker for fun, and if I win, yes, great. But for now, repotting is my little baby. Okay, I'm halfway now with the potting mix. I might just pop this. I was going to trim down the bottom, like I know other people does. Maybe I should. Just to trim just the bottom, to make sure that it encourages it to grow new roots. So yes, I will do that just a little bit. Okay, I just trimmed it. It wasn't a lot, just a little bit. And then I'm just gonna pop it in the middle like so, and put some more soil around it. So just spread the roots in there, so it's not all in one little spot. Come on, my darlings. And then fill it up with soil, more potting mix on each side. Again, this is my second repot today. I have a few more to do, and I'm trying to upload them as much as I can. Well, I've been wanting to do an upload on YouTube, but just never really bother. But I thought, oh well, why not? Might as well show it to people. Maybe they'll help somebody. I don't know. It helped me watching other people, so I suppose hopefully someone will get something out of my little repotting or DIY, or my little sharing of my ideas on how I do things, because that's how I learn from other people as well. So why not share mine as well? So this one, a little bit more. There we go. I've got a few more snowquin pothos, like I said before, that I have actually put on top of my fish tank water to get some roots, to develop some roots. So once they have established some roots, I will add them into this pot to give it a little bit more fuller look. And then once they get established, I'll have a nicer bunch of snowquin pothos. Now, of course, like I said, I am just a new at collection, so everything that I have is very new and repotted, so I don't have anything that I want to sell yet. I just want to learn as much as I can about indoor plants and just enjoying the collection of the different types, of course, to what I could afford. And well, let's just say it is actually quite an expensive hobby, but I'd rather invest it on a plants than wasting it somewhere else. And there are a lot of things that we do waste our money on, but this is, at least it's in here. Okay, so there's my beautiful potted Snow Queen Pothos. I'm just about to put some bark around it to make it a bit looking good. So just one sec. Now for the barks that goes around the plants, I am going to use this pine bark that I got from Bunnings the other day. Just to add that on top to keep my plant moist, or at least a decent look rather than just soil or potting mix. There we go. A little bit more on the other side. Yeah, lovely. And then now the soil is quite moist, but I am going to still put a little bit of water just to give it a bit of a boost. And then I won't be watering it for another week, just to make sure that I don't overwater it. That's why I've got a good mix of soil to drain the water down. And when I do put it on the ground, I have to put a pot or something to catch the water, because this pot doesn't come with it. But that's okay. This is absolutely gorgeous. My beautiful Snow Queen Pothos. Thank you for watching. Enjoy and watch out for the next video.